Isaac Rosenberg, artist and poet, was born November 1890. He was the eldest son of Lithuanian Jewish parents, Dobva and Hasha Rosenberg, who emigrated from Russia to Bristol, where their children were born. They first lived on 5 Adelaide Place, moved again to Victoria Square, and once more to Hertford Street. All the houses are now destroyed. In 1897, when Isaac was still a boy, the family moved one last time to London, settling in London's Jewish ghetto, in Whitechapel. Isaac's father, Dobva, changed his name to the anglicised Barnett. He opened a small butcher shop in the local area. The Rosenbergs lived in extreme poverty and facing vehement anti-Semitism. But this inadvertently provided their son Isaac with a certain painful but potent texture of life, his sensitivity to which he would later put to great use.
Bennery's function, his whole raison d'etre, is about highlighting the contribution of immigrants, refugees to Britain and British visual culture since 1900. Isaac Rosenberg was not an immigrant. He was actually born in Bristol, but his parents were immigrants from Lithuania.
Isaac worked as an engraver's apprentice while taking night classes at Birkbeck College, where his skills as a painter earned him a scholarship here, at the Slade School of Art. Here, Rosenberg practiced and improved his craft, mingling with his contemporaries, including Mark Gertler, Edward Wansworth, and David Bomberg. Bomberg and Gertler, alongside Rosenberg and a few others, would later be known retroactively as part of an artist collective, the Whitechapel Boys, a group of Jewish and immigrant artists who worked primarily in Whitechapel, London. Rosenberg had long had a fascination with poetry and started writing his own during his time at Slade. He took influence from the works of the greats like Ezra Pound and John Keats while still having a unique artistic voice. In 1912, he published his own book, Night and Day, a slim but resonant collection of just 10 poems. Today, Rosenberg is more famously remembered as a poet than as a painter, though his most famous artworks are his portraits, such as Portrait of Sonia, or one he drew of his friend, contemporary and fellow Whitechapel boy, Claire Winston.
He's greatly famous as a poet, as one of the most important World War I poets. And his artistry was in many ways neglected simply because of his excellence as a poet.
In 1915, after struggling to find work, Rosenberg enlisted in the First World War. Rosenberg found serving in the war intensely painful. In a letter, Rosenberg wrote to friend and novelist Sidney Schiff, saying, "I don't mind the hard sleeping, the stiff marches, etc., but this is unbearable. Besides, my being a Jew makes it bad amongst these wretches." Despite difficulty, Rosenberg wrote many salient poems on the front lines, and is today regarded as one of the most important war poets, alongside figures such as Wilfred Owen and Robert Graves.
Our self-portrait from the front from 1917 was actually drawn on a paper bag, a brown paper bag, which he obviously or somebody got as a gift from the family. And we went to the best restorers in the country, and they said, "Don't touch it, leave it. Do not move that picture out of the frame, otherwise the whole thing will disintegrate."
On the 1st of April 1918, just 6 months and 10 days before the end of the war, Rosenberg was killed in action at age 27, and like so many other young soldiers, his body was never found.
Britain lost a huge talent, not only in literary fields, but also in the artistic field. He is today probably more famous, more recognised than he was has been at any time in the past 100-odd years. And if Benuri has played a part in ensuring that his contribution to our society and our cultural society is secured, then that's what we're here for.